You note down the navigation. Next time onwards, you will not be noting down. Okay, so when I have selected, so once you select when, it will ask you what is the name of this when rule. Okay, I'm going to give has prior insurance. See, when you are going to give the name of the rules, it should make some sense to the developers, other developers. Just look at it. This when rule can be used in order to verify whether user has prior insurance or not. Okay, so like that, meaningfully you need to give the names. Write down has prior insurance. So create and open, that you are not required right now. Anyway, you will have to create and open. Okay, now see here it is asking when double click to add the condition. Okay, if you double click on it, it will show you a pop-up. Here you need to choose which property we need to select here. If you click the down arrow, it will show all the properties. Which property we need now? Prior insurance. Prior insurance. You have an operator equal to, greater than, equal to, less than, equal to, not equal to. In this scenario, we are going ahead with a positive condition with equal to condition, equal to operator. So now here you need to write the value. When you are going to write the value, prior insurance has a local list of values, right? Yes, no. Exactly how you have written yes there, you need to write here. Okay, I have given this way. Yes, why capital letter I have given. If you are following all small you need to write here. If you are following all capital, so whatever exactly it is there, you can copy paste here if you want. Okay, if I write something else like this, it will not work. It will look for always prior insurance equal to yes, where y is small letter. When I select prior insurance S, that will give the value to the property prior insurance S, y capital letter. So exactly you need to follow to give same way how we have defined in the local list. Clear? Right out. Done. Submit this. Save the when rule. Similarly, we'll create one more when condition. What is the name of this when rule? Has prior claims. Right. Has prior claims. Create and open. Okay, done. So now double click to add condition. So here what is the property? Prior claims is equal to. Now I need to give a value. So which value I have to give here? So see, for a checkbox you can always remember when you select the checkbox, the property associated with checkbox control will be assigned with a value true, T small letter. Remember that all small letters. If you write capital letter T, that is a Boolean property. That is different. Okay, so all small letters. Okay, done. Submit and then save this. Submit and then save this. So when rules are created, we need to go ahead and create a section and apply the when conditions on the section. That we will be doing tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, 2 minutes. I'll call you back. Okay. Okay, so you can complete this example. Just go through the website and complete this. Try to complete it. We'll anyway look into it tomorrow. Okay, so understanding this one is important. What we have written today, work update and saving and all, is important. Okay, understand that. Hey, online guys, you can wind up for today. can wind up for today. Okay, if you want to talk to me, you can just WhatsApp me. I'll call you back and talk to you. 8 to 9 batch can wind up 3,000, right? మీది రాసేనా? మీది రాదు. ఆన్లైన్లో చేస్తారు కదా. ఓకే ఓకే. లోహిత్, రైట్? మీకు ఆల్రెడీ మీ నేమ్ ఉంటుంది చూడండి, అక్కడ లోహిత్ అని రాసి. మీరు అక్కడ ఎందుకు వచ్చింది పేరు? ఇక్కడ ఇక్కడ రావాలి కదా కొత్త దాంట్లో లిస్ట్ లో. అక్కడ సైడ్ పేరు ఉన్నాయండి. ఆల్రెడీ ఇది రాసాను, యాడ్ చేయండి. ఇక్కడ రాశాను, రాసుకుంటాను. లోహిత్, రైట్? పక్కన ప్లస్ అని పెట్టేసి వేసేయండి. ఆన్లైన్లో వచ్చేసారు, ఇప్పుడు పే చేశారు 50,000. మీ నేమ్ ఉందా? రామాంజనేయులు కదా, తిరుపతి రావు. ఓకే. మీరు కంప్లీట్ చేశారా? చూసారా? చూడకపోతే వేస్ట్. ఇంకా ఈ రోజుతో లాస్ట్. ఈ రోజు కంప్లీట్, రేపటి లోపు మీరు కంప్లీట్ చేయాలి. చూడాలి. నాకు పింక్ చేయండి లేకపోతే. మీరు టోటల్ పే చేసేయండి. నువ్వు రాలేదా ఈరోజు? అందరికీ చేశాను, వాళ్ళు వచ్చారు కదా. మీరు రండి, ఇంటికి రండి, చేస్తాను. లేకపోతే వాళ్ళు అడగండి, చేస్తారేమో. ఓకే, ఇంటికి రండి. అయితే 12 o'clock రండి. తెలుసు కదా మీకు. So Anji has joined online. Ashok, Ismail, Madhuri, Naveen Kumar, Prasanna Lakshmi Rana. Yeah, Shyam, you can wind up. You just WhatsApp me. I will tell you what you have to watch. I don't know whether you have completed watching the video which I have shared yesterday. After that, you will have to go ahead with another video also. I think I have given the details. Okay. Yeah, you just WhatsApp me, Shyam. You can wind up and you just WhatsApp me. I'll tell you what to watch. I just pinged you. You just respond me. Yeah, you can exit the meeting today. And Ravi, our batch. Ravi and Ravi. Hey, Ravi, who is Ravi? Huh? You batch, na? Online batch. Okay, got it. Athanu Ravi kada. Got it. So let's go ahead and see now. What are we working on? Actually, it did not work for me, right? Meek work ayinda? Nada agent problem undi, SLA agent. Andukane work avutledu. Maybe restart chesthe work avutadi. Ippudu restart chesam kada ivala. Enti class పేరు FR. What is the ఇప్పుడు మళ్ళీ అంతా ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేయాలి. మీరు చేయండి, వర్క్ అవుతుంది. ఆ అర్జెన్సీ వాల్యూ ఇంక్రీజ్ అవుతూ ఉంటుంది. చూడండి, నాది ఏజెంట్ వర్క్ అవ్వలేదు నిన్న, బట్ ఇట్ షుడ్ వర్క్ టుడే. లెట్స్ సీ. ఈ అప్లికేషన్కి వస్తే ఇష్యూ వస్తుంది, ఏదో మొత్తానికి మిస్టేక్ చేసా ఇక్కడ. మనం ఏజెంట్స్ మీద వర్క్ చేయలేదు కదా, విల్ వర్క్ నౌ ఏజెంట్. సో రైట్ ఆన్ ఫస్ట్ ఏజెంట్స్. ఏజెంట్ So everyone, let's go ahead with the new topic, agent. SLA is done, right? Right now, agent is an internal background process. Agent is an internal background process which is associated with, which gets associated with, otherwise, which is associated with schedule time activity. Second one is activity, which is associated with schedule time and activity. Schedule time activity, and it executes activities at the scheduled time in the background, and it executes activity at the scheduled time in the background. Okay, so agent is a background process which will be associated with the scheduled time and activity, which will execute activities in the background at the scheduled time. Say suppose I create an agent, okay, agent 1. So I have given a time, scheduled time like Monday morning 7 a.m. and it is associated with activity 1. Every Monday morning 7 a.m. it will wake up and execute this activity. Okay, so what scenario we need agents? Say suppose, see, you are a bank customer, HDFC bank customer. Okay, every Saturday morning 8 o'clock you are receiving an SMS or email giving your balance. What is the balance in your account? Okay, so anyone is manually doing that? So what banking system will do? They will have a program written already. Okay, they will have a job scheduled. So they will write a program which will find out all the active accounts with the balance and send an email notification to you. Okay, which will happen in the background automatically. So every Saturday 8 a.m. the program is scheduled, the job is scheduled. So at that time the program will be executed and emails will be sent to all the customers. So this and all will happen in the background. So this kind of work you can implement using agents. Clear? Okay. Like job scheduling in mainframes, if you know, it is batch processing, something like that. Scheduling, job scheduling and all. Okay, so agent is one of the role in Pega, so which will be associated with the schedule time activity. At the schedule time it will execute the activity in the background and does the required functionality. The functionality can be sending email notification, or it can be database backup, or it can be anything. It's up to you. Within the activity what you write is up to your business. Okay, next, right now, agent is an instance of the class rule agent queue. Rule agent queue. Agent is an instance of class rule agent queue. Next point. Agent schedule is an instance of class. Agent schedule is an instance of class data agent queue. Next point. At the scheduled time, agent will be woken up by a master agent called system pulse. Okay, master agent called system pulse. Next, see, agent is getting waken up at the scheduled time, right? So that will be done by another agent called master agent called system pulse. That is a predefined PRQs agent. Okay. Next, so we will go ahead and talk about how the agent executes activity. Okay. See, to execute an agent, to execute the agent activity, agent will follow a mechanism. Okay, queue mechanism. Okay, so there are different modes of the agent which we are going to see. Okay, right now, agent will also be associated with its mode, MOD mode. There are three different modes available. Standard, legacy, advanced, standard. Legacy, advanced, standard. Right now, agent mode decides whether to execute agent activity or not. Whether to execute agent activity or not. Okay, done. So next, put aside heading AQM. Write down about AQM. Okay, legacy, advanced, standard, and then AQM. AQM stands for auto queue management. Right on, auto queue management. Auto queue management. Right on. AQM is an internal program. AQM is an internal program which queues the items into an agent queue for the execution. So which queues the items into agent queue for the execution. Okay, right on. Items can be queued using the OTB activity or method. Activity or method. Right on this. using the OOTP activity or method, queue for agent hyphens. So this is activity, this is method. Items can be queued using the OOTP activity or method, queue for agent. Okay, right. We need to pass parameters. This activity or method, will take parameters. Rule set, comma, agent name, etc. When the item is queued, it will make an entry into the queue table, into the OOTP table. Into the OOTP table, PR sys queues with the status scheduled. When the item is queued, it will make entry. Into the table PR sys queues with the status scheduled. Okay. So see, AQM means auto queue management, which is an internal program. It will queue the items into the agent queue for the execution. Okay. So items can be queued into the agent queue by using the activity, predefined activity or method, queue for agent, and it will take the parameters, what is the rule set and what is the name and remaining, etc. And when the item is being queued, it will make an entry into the table with the state into the table PR sys queues the state as scheduled. I'll explain all these things later. Okay. So next, write down modes. First one, legacy. This mode is deprecated from version 5.4. This mode is deprecated from version 5.4, so we are not using. So long back from version 5.4 itself, it is been deprecated. Remaining versions we are using. Next one, write down advanced. Write down. An advanced agent will not use AQM. An advanced agent will not use AQM.
Once again, please.
An advanced agent will not use AQM. Advanced agent will not use AQM. That is, advanced agent when it wakes up, it will directly execute agent activity only once. It will directly execute agent activity. Without looking into the queue. That is, an advanced agent when it wakes up, it will directly execute agent activity without looking into the queue. without looking into the queue. Done. Next, write down. Advance this agent executes agent activity only once. This agent executes agent activity only once per schedule. This agent executes agent activity only once per schedule. So it will not use AKM mechanism. It will not use AKM mechanism. It will not use AKM mechanism. Okay, next. Next entry. Yeah, right on. This agent runs on an access group. On the access group, this agent runs on the access group. This agent runs on the access group, which we specify in the agent rule form. In the agent rule form. Okay, which we specify in the agent rule form. Done. Okay, next, write down third one, standard. This agent uses AKM. This agent uses AKM. This agent uses AKM. Full stop. When a standard agent wakes up, it looks for the entries in the agent queue. It looks for the entries in the agent queue, that is in PR sysqueues table. It looks for the entries in the agent queue, that is in PR sysqueues table. Full stop. Next point. It executes agent activity once per entry. It executes agent activity once per entry. That is, agent activity will be executed n number of times. Agent activity will be executed once per entry per schedule. It executes agent activity once per entry per schedule. The mother answer is agent. It executes agent activity once per entry per schedule. Okay. ఎట్లా రాస్తున్నారు? Once per entry per schedule. This is how you need to write down. Okay. So next time రాస్తారు. That is, agent activity gets executed n number of times per schedule. N number of times. That is, agent activity gets executed n number of times per schedule, where n is equal to number of items in agent queue. Number of items in agent queue. Number of items in agent queue. Okay. So this is done. Put Shama and the items which have the status scheduled will be picked and processed. When the item is being picked and being processed, the status gets changed to now processing. The status gets changed to now processing. The item is being picked and being processed. The status gets changed to now processing. Right now, if an item is being failed during processing, the status gets changed to broken queue. Broken queue or broken processor. Either try and parallel. Status gets changed to broken queue. Full stop. Next. Put a star mark and write down. When there are no entries found, with scheduled status, agent activity will not be executed. Thus, agent will go back to sleep. Agent will go back to sleep. So when there are no entries found with scheduled status in the queue, in the agent queue, agent will not be executed. Thus, agent will go back to sleep. Okay, this is one point in it. Next, write down. Standard agent runs on the access group of the requester who puts the item into agent queue. Standard agent runs on the access group of the requester who puts the item into agent queue. Item into agent queue. Huh?
Schedule. Now processing.
Broken process. Broken queue.
Only
3. Scheduled, initially it is scheduled, processing, now processing. Failed means broken queue. If you re-queue it, it will be again scheduled.
now processing.
It's being baked and processing, currently processing. I will show you. Okay. So standard agent runs on the access group of the requester who puts the item into. So how you will put item into agent queue? By using queue for agent method or queue for agent activity. Okay. So next. Write down. So standard agents are used, generally used to process the work object information. To process the work objects. Standard agents are generally used to process the work objects. Standard agents are generally used to process the work objects. Next. I know. Work object locking, transactional commit will be handled by PRPC itself in case of standard agent. Work object locking, transaction commit will be handled by PRPC itself in case of standard agent. Okay, so say suppose if it is advanced agent, we need to handle it actually. Locking and commit and all. Okay, this is about standard agent. So I'll explain you all these things what we have written now. Done? Okay, so now see here, see I have a requirement. See, in my bank, new accounts are being registered. Okay, customers will come and accounts are being registered. So if you register with the bank for a new account, will your account be activated immediately or it will take some time? So it will be processed and it will take some time. Maybe every Friday night, midnight, they will go ahead. See, this week who are all being registered, that will be processed during the week and it will be activated every Friday night. So up to the processing, PRPC will do. Normally, approvals, manager approvals, verification, everything manually will be done through the application. Manual intervention, everything is done. Status should be active. Account status, then your account will be active. The status will be updated in the background. See, once all the processing is done, everything is fine, they will send this account to a job. Okay, they will schedule it. Okay, they will send it to a job in the background. So like this week for all the customers registered, they will send it to a job. So job will be running in the night, Friday off hours, Friday night 12 o'clock job will get executed. What are all the accounts that are being came up? Okay, it will update the status to active. So all the accounts will be activated weekly once. Okay, so in these kind of scenarios you need agent. Now, so the agent will be here, job is agent. Agent will be associated with one activity. This activity's work is to get all these accounts, process it for status active, make the active status. Okay, now see, say suppose this week, how many times this activity should be executed? This activity, what it will do is, it will pick one account and update it to active, next account, update it. So n number of times this activity will be executed, where n is equal to number of new accounts. Okay, so this week 10 customers registered means I will put 10 items into agent queue. One account registered, this item will go to agent queue. Second account, 2 items, second item, third item, like that 10 accounts, 10 items. So when the agent wakes up, it will look at the queue, 10 items. First item it will pick and account number, update the status to active. Second item, account number, update the status to active. 10 times it will execute. This, say suppose when the agent wakes up, this week it has woken up, okay, it did not find any accounts, new accounts. Then what it should do? It should not execute agent activity. Okay, if there is no account available, no incoming item is not available, there is no need of executing activity. Okay, so what it will immediately go to sleep. Okay, so every time when this agent wakes up, it will look at the items into the agent queue. If the items are available with the new scheduled status, it will execute the activity n number of times, once per item. So if there are no accounts registered this week, means when it will wake up, okay, it will wake up, it will look at the queue, no accounts this week, no need to execute agent activity, it will go to sleep. It will wait for the next week. Okay, that's what it is. So this kind of functionality we can implement using standard agent. Standard agent will wake up, look at the queue items. When the queue items are available, it will execute agent activity for all the queue items with the status scheduled, and it will go to the sleep. Okay, so next week again it will wake up and look at the queue. If the items are there, it will process, otherwise it will go to sleep immediately. Okay, this is standard agent. Clear? Any questions? How to do, we will do. Okay, this is a functionality wise you need to understand. Right? Next, so my requirement is like this. So every month 31st or 30th, whatever it is. Okay, every month 30th. Okay, so every month 30th midnight 12 o'clock, I want to take the backup of all the accounts registered. Okay, from one database table, work table. I want to take it, fetch the data and save it to another table, history table. Okay, so this is what I want to do every month. I want to maintain one backup. Okay, so now what should I do? So every month 30th, when this wakes up, okay, it is going to take the backup of, it will verify the create date time past 30 days, it will verify and bring all those records and insert into it. So now anyone is required to put a queue item in this scenario. Queue item is required or it is not required? There is no need of queue item. Already everything data will be there. When it wakes up, it will fetch the data and put it. If the records are there, it will put it. First it has to fetch. There is no one is required to tell this, process this item. There is nothing. So it's a raw functionality. Okay. So every time this agent wakes up, it will do execute agent activity, get the data, fetch the data and save into another table. Only once. It's not multiple times. This activity will be executed now once in a month. When the agent wakes up, it will execute the activity, get the data and insert into another table. Work is done, complete, close it. No need to execute twice or thrice. So like this. So this is the raw functionality. Here there is no need of making any queue items. Okay. So in the scenarios like this, you will use advanced agent. Okay, so where you require some functionality which can be done without any queue items. Okay, you need to understand whether it requires any queuing mechanism or not based on the business implementation. Say suppose every 1 month I want to clear up the server log files. So does it require any queue items? No need. So I will write an activity which will does file deletion part. Okay, so which is advanced. Okay. So PRPC internally has this kind of activities already available. So this is some of the one functionality where it doesn't require any queuing mechanism. Every time it wakes up, it will directly execute on a folder, clear the folder, done. Okay. So this kind of functionality, if you want to implement, you will go for advanced agent. Okay. Standard agent is required whenever you are processing queue items. Advanced agent is required. So whenever you need to do some raw functionality, where your activity will be executed for sure once. Only once. So in case of advanced agent, when it wakes up, it will directly execute agent activity. No need to bother about queue and all. And does the functionality whatever that you want. Okay. In case of standard agent, it will look at the queue. Item is available, then execute activity. For n number of items, execute n number of times per schedule. Okay. So when there are no items, don't execute activity, go to sleep. In case of advanced agent, wake up, directly execute agent activity without bothering about anything and then go to sleep after the activity execution completed. Okay, so advanced agent will be used whenever you have some functionality which can be done without queuing mechanism. Okay, standard agent. Legacy is the one which is not required at all. So we'll go and work on advanced and then we'll work on standard agent later. Okay, so before we proceed, write down next. Put a star mark and write down one more point. Once the agent is created, write down any type of agent, doesn't matter this type or this type, generally. Once the agent is created, it has to be configured on the node, on the system node. On the system node. This configuration can be done by using SMA, System Management Application. On the system node, this configuration can be done by using SMA, System Management Application. Write down SMA. Okay, one more point, write down. This configuration will be automatically done by PRPC after we create an agent. Okay, done. Next. Next, write down SMA. System management application is used to manage. System management application is used to manage requesters, listeners, agents, logs, cache, etc. Okay, done. So let's go ahead now. SMA can be accessed. SMA can be accessed like this. System operations, system management application. So first thing what we need to do is we need to create a node on SMA and then we have to work on agents. First thing is, okay, right on. Next, how to create a node on SMA. Open SMA. Navigation, that is the navigation which we have seen now. Once you go to the navigation, it will display this one. I'll show you. Here, system, operations, SMA, right? So open SMA, click on plus icon to add node. Click on plus icon to add the node. Okay, so here you need to give the name of the node. You can give anything, it's up to you. Give any, I have given my node. Usually node name will be like the URL, what is it? IP address of the server. It's up to you what you want to give. You give whatever you want. I have given here my node. Okay, node name equal to my node. This is done, right? So you can give anything, it's up to you. Here, please select whether SMA is connecting locally or remote, something. This option you need to select local JVM. Click on submit. Click on submit. Okay, then. So once you submit, you will see the node added in the left panel. Okay, right on. Now we see node added in the left panel. Click on the node. Click on the node. Click on the node, and then go to So go to agent management and click on agents. Hello, who is this? I'm in class now. Can you call me after 9:50, right? 10:15, 25 minutes from now. By that time, I'll complete the class. 25 minutes. You WhatsApp me, I'll ping you back. Agent management, agents. So now you see all available. Now it displays all available agents. So already predefined agents will be there in BRBC. So those agents will be displayed here. Okay. So when you create an agent, right up, all agents will be displayed. When we create an agent, the agent will be available here for managing. When we create a new agent, the agent will be available here for managing. Okay. So next, write down working with advanced agent. Write down working with advanced agent to send an email every 30 seconds. Put aside working with advanced agent to send an email every 30 seconds. మన దగ్గర send email activity ఏమైనా ఉందా? Do we have any activity to send email? Huh? Send email అనే యాక్టివిటీ ఏమైనా క్రియేట్ చేసామా? ఎక్కడ క్రియేట్ చేసాం? వర్క్ క్లాస్ లోనా? డిక్లేర్ దగ్గర ఎక్కడ ఉంది? సరే ఒక యాక్టివిటీ క్రియేట్ చేద్దాం సింపుల్గా. రైట్ ఆన్ క్రియేట్. ఓకే, క్రియేట్ an activity. First we need to create activity and keep it aside. Send email advanced. I've taken. Okay, security tab, you need to uncheck this checkbox. Remember, when you're working with agents, we don't need an authentication part. You need to uncheck this. Requires authentication, you uncheck and check the first checkbox. Allow direct invocation. Uncheck the second one and check the first checkbox. It is being automatically executed from agent. So, first checkbox is required. Authentication part you need to uncheck. Okay, go to steps tab. So here, call. So which activity we need to call? Send email notification. Just basic activity. If you have, you can use it. Send email notification. Okay, hard code send to whom you want to send and all. You can hard code for testing purpose. మీకు తెలుసు కదా డీటెయిల్స్ ఏం రాయ అవసరం లేదు, మళ్ళీ రాస్తున్నారా? అవసరం లేదు. ఎందుకు? యూ హ్యావ్ ఆల్రెడీ నోటెడ్ నా, యూ నో హౌ టు వర్క్ ఆన్ ఇట్. Okay, done. So this is the activity which I have created. Now we will create an agent. Okay, so write down create an agent. Next. So sysadmin create agents. Create agents. Okay, so I'm going to create agents. Now here you can go ahead and give a name. See, this is the complete agent rule form for this application. So what is the agent? Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo agents. Wells Fargo agents. Give a name. Wells Fargo agents. Create and open. Tool set is a Wells Fargo. Already it is there. Wells Fargo is the rules. So here you need to give the agent name. So the one which we have created now is an agent's instance which will have all the agents. Okay, agent 1, agent 2 like this. Agent name equal to, I am giving Wells Fargo advanced email agent. Simply I am giving the name. Some name. Okay, ఇలా ఇస్తే పెద్దదైతది. Wells Fargo. Okay, advanced email agent. Give a name. Wells Fargo advanced email agent. This is the agent name which I have given. So I need to go ahead here and select whether it is schedule type. Periodic means you will mention the time in intervals. Say suppose you are going to choose recurring. So you will get advanced button. Here you can go ahead and choose the time zone. So in the Africa time zone, every day it will run at 1 a.m. So like this, you have different options available: weekly, monthly, yearly, like this. Okay. So we'll go ahead with periodic. I'm going to choose 30 seconds. Okay. Advanced. Category doesn't make any sense in the processing because it is email related. You can choose the correspondence category, but it doesn't make any sense in the processing. Write down all this row, whatever you see, enabled checkbox also you write down. Okay, now expand it. Expand this one. Here you need to mention which activity you want to run. So the activity should be there in some class. What class it is there? WFR work class, right? And activity name equal to send email advanced. So this is an advanced agent, right? We don't need any AQM. Auto queue management is not required. So uncheck this, must uncheck this checkbox. Uncheck this checkbox. Okay, uncheck this. Go to security tab and we need to choose an access group on which this agent should run. We need to choose an access group. On which access group you want to run? I want to run it on Wells Fargo Administrator Access Group. It will be decided by your tech lead, sir, your business, and they will give you what access to it has to be done. And then save this. Save this and close it. Done. So now write down. Save it. Write down. Now this agent should be this agent will get automatically synced onto. Now this agent will get automatically sync onto SMA. Okay. So if you go to the SMA, it should be automatically synced, but it will take some time. It will take 5 minutes like that. Okay. If it is not syncing after 5 minutes, restart the server and see. Operations, system AMD application, my node. See your agent, you cannot see here. System advanced, this one you cannot see here. If you want to open the agent again, say suppose I closed it, I want to open it again, go to records, system, agents. Here you need to update all Wells Fargo agents. Like this you have to open. From class rule form you will not see. Under the class tree you do not see this. You need to go to any rule if you want to open. This is the navigation, you know, right? Operator ID, agents, pakka you have to go this way. Okay, I will do one thing. I will restart my server. అవట్లేదు ఇది. Let me bring up a server again. అవ్వట్లేదు స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది. ఫస్ట్ టైం ఈక్వల్ టు లాస్ట్ టైం రివర్స్ లో రాసేది ఈక్వల్ టు మెసేజ్ లాస్ట్ టైం ఈక్వల్ టు ఫస్ట్ టైం అయితే ఫస్ట్ టైం ఇప్పుడు లాస్ట్ టైం ఇది కాదు.
మిగతా కూడా వర్క్
రివర్స్ లో రాశారు. ఓకే
రివర్స్ క్లాస్ में ఈక్వల్ కదా.
ఎట్లయితే లాస్ట్ టైం ఎంటర్ చేశారు కదా వాలిడేషన్.
నేను రెండింటిని పెట్టాను.
ఏజ్ షుడ్ బి బిట్వీన్ 65. ఎక్కడ కాల్ చేశారు ఇది?
ఇది ఫ్లో యాక్షన్ కాల్ చేస్తుంది.
దెన్ సర్వర్ రావట్లేదు. ఇంజే బెటర్ ఏజ్ బెటర్
రెండు సేమ్
అప్పుడే ఇది ఏంటి అసలు ఈ ఫామ్ నుంచి వెళ్ళా ముందుకి. వచ్చానా అవుతుంది
సబ్మిట్ అయిన తర్వాత ఇచ్చినప్పుడు ఇచ్చారు
నోట్స్. Yeah, Ramesh, 5 minutes. We will go ahead and see your desktop. What is the issue? Okay, so done. Now go to SMA and look at. Go to SMA and after see if it is not working, you can restart your server and see. Okay. What's 5 minutes? Double F R. Yeah, Rupali, you ping me once. మీ గ్రూప్ ఏంటి? ఆన్లైన్ గ్రూప్ ఉందా మీకు? ఆఫ్లైన్ గ్రూప్ ఉందా? ఏమైనా ఉంటుంది ఆఫ్లైన్ గ్రూప్ పేరు? I think wrong. Rupali, you give me your number here on GoToMeeting. GoToMeeting itself, you give me number. Okay, so we'll go ahead here and see first agent is sync or not, in sync or not. System operation. See if it is not syncing, it will not work. Okay, it should be in sync. Okay, who will be adding? Who is managing? Rocky Reddy managing, right? Can you add her to your online group? I have given the number. Rupali, her name. Agents. Control F. What is the agent? Wells Fargo. See, Wells Fargo advanced email agent is being synced onto. See, here you can see this is going to be last run finish, last run start time, finish time, and when is the next run. Here you can see. So last run is been executed at 10:08 and it is finished at 32 and 10:09 next time. So let's go ahead and see now. Gmail, if you log in, it should send emails. పాస్వర్డ్ ఏంటి? ఓకే, గో టు సెంట్ మెయిల్. ఇతని పేరేంటి? పోవట్లేదా? ఎర్రర్స్ కూడా ఏం లేవు కదా? Activity చెకింగ్ చేశాను నేను. ఇది చెకింగ్ లో ఉండాలి కంపల్సరీ. చెకింగ్ లో ఉంది కదా. పాస్వర్డ్ రాంగ్ ఇచ్చాను. Let's see now. So it has sent one email just now, 0 minutes ago. This email is from Wells Fargo Advanced Agent. So like this, it will go and send emails. Every time it wakes up, it will execute agent activity. Okay. So declare trigger work చేసాం మనం. Declare trigger. You have seen, right, how to send. See, again it has sent one more email. Okay, so like this, see, agent will wake up for every 1 minute or 30 seconds we have given. So that time it will wake up, execute agent activity, it will keep on sending. So now if I leave it like this, what will happen? So for every minute it will send an email. So there will be a number of emails which will be sent to the recipient. So I will go ahead and manage the agent now. So agent can be stopped. Select this and stop. Agent will be stopped. Okay. So now agent will not run. Okay. You can do that. So you complete it and come back to me tomorrow. We will work on a standard agent and we will see. So you can wind up for today. Ramesh, I will make you projector. Ramesh, show me your screen. What is the issue? I am going to make you projector. It will ask you to download some plugin. Download it and present your screen. Ramesh, I see your screen. Amma cheppamma.
Okay. So when I
ఇప్పుడు పడినాయా నేను వేసి చెప్పావు నాకు చెప్పలేదు. బ్యాలెన్స్ ఎంత? ఎంత పడింది? మొత్తం 7. సరే సరే అలాగే. మామూలు మినిమం బ్యాలెన్స్ ఎంత స్టేట్ బ్యాంక్లో? నా మినిమం బ్యాలెన్స్ 500 కదా, మరి అది ఉంచాలి కదా, లేకపోతే ఇట్లా కట్ అవుతా ఉంటాయి. సరే నేను పంపిస్తాను. Yeah, show me the screen. What is happening? ER servlet. It is not coming. Yeah, show me your server. Startup server. Show me your server window.
Okay. Sure. Is this your
server is not started, right? What is going on? You stop the server. Shut down the server once. Yeah, close this window. Close that command prompt. Start up now. Without starting, it will not show. Start up now. Server start up.
So, 1 minute. Okay. Fine.
Yeah, let's wait for the server to come up. Show me the window, server window. Yeah, just make it active. It is starting. It is not yet come up. Still, it is going on.
Whenever it is starting, can you please let me know that Praveen will start that class, Harsha?
You are not audible actually. You need to get your speaker closer.
Okay. No. My friend, I told my friend, so he is going to join. So whenever next batch is there, he will join in that session.
Okay, 1 second. Hang on. Okay. So next batch means morning time or evening time?
Morning is preferable, or maybe You tell me which is actually going to start. So
7:30 he will join, evening 7:30.
7:30 because
Yeah,
he
server
will.
is up now. You just log in now. Try to log in now. Refresh that local host page or minimize the screen, which you see now. Minimize this
Okay.
command prompt. You need to minimize.
Okay, command prompt. I am minimizing and.
Server is up. Local host you run.
Okay.
Close the
I'm in
windows of local host. Log in now.
Yeah, PRPC login now. I'm in.
You are able to log in now.
Yeah, thanks, Harsha. Yeah, now username, whatever you said, no, that username, password.
Administrator@pega.com password install. And yeah, that's it. And you can go ahead and make your payment today and send me the screenshot. Okay?
I will do, Harsha.
Yeah. Today you just send me the screenshot. Okay?
Okay. I'll send you a personal that separate ID. WhatsApp ID is there, no? Not in group.
I didn't get you.
No. I will send the screenshot.
Yeah, fine. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. I'm going to close the meeting. Thank you.